For nearly 4 years, Cambodia was under the brutal rule of the Khmer Rouge. Although a relatively short period in the long history of this nation, the genocide and the destruction of the social structure during that time caused devastation, which is still having long-lasting effects on subsequent generations. As the saying goes, every life in this land, to some extent, directly or indirectly, is connected to that event. Over the past 4 decades, Cambodia has, however, gradually been recovering, with the economy expanding and society being repaired and strengthened. Nonetheless, shortages and poverty persist, and many children in Cambodia remain orphaned, disadvantaged, and abandoned. One non-profit organisation has risen to the challenge, though, empowering these children through acrobatics. Not only does this training create opportunities for careers, but it also fosters healing of the mind. Amidst the stage lights and the gazes of over 300 pairs of eyes, a man leaps onto a rope stretched across the stage. He stands up, flips, and walks along the rope without any safety equipment, balancing himself against the swaying motion like a swinging cradle. He moves left and right continuously and rapidly to the rhythm of the music. The atmosphere is filled with excitement, thrills, and suspense. The audience in this small theatre is captivated by this exhilarating performance. This is a show by Phare, the Cambodian Circus, performing their act titled Khmer Metal. This segment of the performance satirically portrays the lives of young Cambodians in contemporary society through various situations that occur in a bar, a place where people go to relieve stress, seek happiness, find partners, and even earn money. While the staging is spectacular and beautiful, the journey of these acrobatic performers is not as glamorous as it may appear. Tonight, the 22-year-old acrobat Lee Don Kong takes on the role of the bar owner. Just a few months ago, he seized the opportunity to join the Phare troupe, which has since improved various aspects of his life. This newfound success comes with sacrifice, though. Precious time with his family. Lee Don explains that his family has faced relative poverty throughout the 9 years he's been studying here. If anything was lacking, he would sometimes ask his family for help. He also tries to find part-time jobs to support himself and contribute to his family's finances. Lee Don says that practicing for this acrobatic performance requires dedication and time. Occasionally, his performance schedule clashes with his schooling, causing delays in his studies. He only gets to see his family twice a year, so he often feels homesick. He chooses this profession, though, because it enables him to earn money to support his family. The remarkable talent exhibited by the performers leads us to imagine that their training takes place in a modern, fully equipped studio. Upon arriving at the Phare Ponleu Selpak school, where professional performers for the Cambodian Circus are trained, the reality is very different. The area is spacious and lush, filled with trees. Gracefully aged wooden structures serve as the main buildings, surrounded by sprawling grass fields and playgrounds, creating a delightful environment for children to enjoy. This school was founded to support underprivileged Cambodian children in Battambang province. It caters to over 1,200 students, offering a comprehensive curriculum that includes academic education from kindergarten to high school, alongside specialized instruction in music, graphic design, fine arts, and circus skills. Its most prominent feature is its focus on acrobatics and other circus routines, to which students here dedicate 10 years to master these disciplines. Sri Chan Piek Day, a teacher from Phare Ponleu Selpak, explains that according to the study plan, students enroll in the entertainment course for 1 year. Following that, they go through 3 years of pre-specialization before they can select their desired speciality. And then they dedicate another 3 years to mastering it. This brings the total training period to 7 years. After this, they embark on a 3-year tour abroad. Only after completing all of this can they return to take the exams and qualify as acrobatic performers. Rachana, a student here, is on the verge of graduating in acrobatics and circus arts. Her family, like many in this area, faces financial struggles. When she expressed an interest in this course, her parents were not supportive. They believed that the dangers were unavoidable for someone studying acrobatics and circus skills. Rachana has had several accidents during rehearsal, the most severe being a fall from a height that fractured her knee, requiring her to undergo 3 months of treatment. Despite this setback, Rachana remained determined to pursue her passion. Quitting was never an option. Rachana says she never thinks about quitting. The harder it gets, the more determined she is to keep going. The main reason is that her family is poor, so everything depends on her. She needs to take care of them. Although there are several times when she feels discouraged, she has many friends here who always support her. During rehearsals, they take good care of each other to limit any risk of injury. Rachana is currently dedicated to practicing for the final exam. If she passes this crucial stage, her dream of becoming a professional performer will become a reality. Rachana admits she feels quite anxious about the upcoming exam, having already passed 2 out of the 3 steps, with only the final remaining. She constantly seeks new knowledge to enhance her skills. If she fails, it might be because her abilities aren't yet up to par, but she won't give up. She will keep fighting until she passes.
If you want to see more great content from all over the world, please like the video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.
The founders of the Cambodian Circus were survivors of the Khmer Rouge era. They escaped and found shelter in refugee camps along the border during the Khmer Rouge's control of Phnom Penh from 1975 to 1979. In these camps, they had the opportunity to learn various art forms from Western volunteers. Art became a remedy, nurturing hope for their survival. And it has since become one of the school's fundamental principles.
Essentially, people can't always find the words to express what they're feeling, but there's many other ways to express feeling. So maybe it's drawing pictures, maybe it's through performance, maybe it's circus. There's lots of other ways to express something that they're going through, a difficult time or a difficult experience. The Phare artists are sort of the first generation of Cambodians since the war. So even though they don't have first-hand experience of it, their parents did, or the other people in their villages where they came from. And it's almost like the country suffers from post-traumatic stress, and that affects the artists greatly, because in how they engage with their family, how they engage with the community is affected by that. So they feel it, and it's harmful. The other thing is that they didn't go through the Khmer Rouge War, but many of them come from some pretty difficult social backgrounds or economic backgrounds, maybe extremely poor families, or in some really extreme cases, domestic violence, trafficking, abuse. And so they do have a lot to heal from as well.
Sri Lekpat, another shining star about to graduate, knows her life could have been vastly different. Orphaned at a young age, she credits the circus for saving her from a life on the streets. For Sri Lek, the lessons she learns hold far greater significance than the allure of performing. She tells us that being an orphan made starting school challenging. The support from her teachers and the friendships she formed with her classmates have, however, brought her comfort and eased her longing for her parents and home. She expresses immense gratitude for the school, acknowledging that without it, she might have ended up on the streets. Losing her parents had been an immense hardship. Our teacher emphasizes that unwavering determination and dedication are the essential qualities that will propel these student performers towards achieving their dreams. Gymnastic performances involve strict adherence to time constraints and intense physical demands. Achieving perfect balance and executing flawless movements necessitates rigorous training, as well as a strong and flexible physique. Despite the difficulty, we are eager to give it a try. Recognizing our enthusiasm, our teacher kindly guides us through the fundamentals.
It's not easy. It's not easy, yes.
Phare, the Cambodian Circus, currently offers a daily show, 365 days a year, to entertain and enthrall an audience of over 300 each day. The enthusiastic applause and excitement of the audience, primarily composed of international visitors, greet the performers as they descend from the stage at the conclusion of each show. The near-overflowing donation basket serves as testament to the emotional satisfaction experienced by the spectators. Behind the dazzling feats and breathtaking acrobatics of the Cambodian Circus lies a story of unwavering dedication and resilience. The troupe's performers have overcome poverty, limited opportunity, and unstable family situations to pursue their dreams of artistry. While the revenue from their performances serves as a crucial source of support for Phare Ponleu Selpak, the school that nurtured their talents, expanding the theatre's capacity or increasing the number of shows for higher earnings are not the circus's primary goals.
We're working on some engineering things to perhaps add another row in this theater, but in this big top. But I don't want to lose the authenticity and the connection that the artists have with the audience. It is a small, intimate venue, so there's a lot of eye contact, a lot of engagement. Even though they're not going to drag anybody out on the stage, guests feel like they're a part of the show because the artists do interact with them. If we got much bigger than that, we'd lose that, and so I would worry. But there are other ways to grow. So like we do private performances. If there are corporate groups that come to Siem Reap for like incentive trips or holidays or gala dinners, a lot of the larger hotels will hire us to be the entertainment at those events. So there's a lot of ways we can get more job opportunities for them, even outside of the big top.
From its humble beginnings in a refugee camp in Battambang province, the Cambodian Circus has blossomed into one of the nation's most celebrated performing arts institutions. Blending thrilling acrobatics and other artistic disciplines, it creates productions that captivate audiences worldwide. For many of its performers, who come from disadvantaged backgrounds, including poverty, being orphaned, and substance abuse, joining the Cambodian Circus does not merely provide a livelihood or a platform for applause and entertainment. It is a path towards healing, self-discovery, and a brighter future.